Rock Boys in the building. Teflon Don.
Hello, I'm Stephen Hill, JustMyPicks.com, and I'm bringing you the college football mega Armageddon game of the century, pretty much. We have LSU versus Alabama, and this game is two titans of the SEC, and basically whoever wins this game controls their destiny to playing a national championship if they stay undefeated. First, we have LSU, and I'll give you the matchup breakdowns of who I think is going to win and why they're going to win. LSU has a dynamic pass game. It's not the best in college football, but it works. They have a run game as well. They have a great head coach. They have good special teams, but their defense is the key to the football game. They have a whole lot of defensive all-stars on their team, including the Honey Badger. He stands out as cornerback. But what separates them from Alabama is they have two quarterbacks, Jared Lee and Jared Jeffries. Excuse me. And what that will bring to the table is they will have two different game plans. They can come in and bring Jared Jefferson in like a wildcat formation. Also, they can take Jared Lee and put him in and make the pocket passer. They have two different schemes, so that's hard to prepare for, whether a running mobile quarterback or a pocket passer quarterback. There's two different schemes that they can throw out there. And also, their defense can get after the ball. Their defense is the highest ranked defense in college football, right in front of Alabama. But the only thing that separates these two teams basically is the pass game. And on the Alabama side of the ball, they have Heisman hopeful Trent Richardson in the game. They have one of the greatest head coaches of all time of college football, Nick Saban there. They prepare well. Their special teams is good. Also, the O-line. The O-line gives Alabama an advantage. They're seasoned vets, mostly juniors and seniors. They run with the zone blocking scheme, formerly used with the Denver Broncos. And what that does is it allows a running back to pick and choose his holes because they create separation and wide gaps between themselves and the defensive linemen, and it creates havoc along that defensive front that LSU is known for. Now, what that does is it gives Heisman hopeful Trent Richardson the opportunity to pick apart this defense whenever he chooses to. The Honey Badger and the rest of these defensive players for the LSU are going to have to key in on Trent Richardson. The keys of the game is not turning the ball over. I predict that in this game, both teams will turn the ball over 2 times or more because these two teams focus so much solely on getting turnovers and solely on making points from turnovers that it's almost a mistake's going to happen. So whichever team can capitalize on the turnovers, the less turnovers that they make, I predict them to win this game. But at the same time, AJ, the quarterback for Alabama, he has a strong arm. But what they want to do is they're going to scale that back, and they're going to let Trent Richardson run this ball maybe 30, maybe even 40 times. Even though LSU has 2 running backs that are capable and a deep stable of backs that can run the ball throughout the game, Trent Richardson will be the key. There's tons of NFL talent in this football game. And the thing that's going to show me who's going to win this game is the O-line. The O-line will be key to this because LSU cannot get upfield if the O-line is blocking well. And what they want to do is separate them and let Richardson do his thing, and they're going to run to set up the pass rather than LSU is going to be passing to set up the run. LSU has a stout offensive line, but they're just not as stout as Alabama's line. And also, LSU has a distinct disadvantage because they're playing in Tuscaloosa. That's a whole nother ball game playing in Alabama. Alabama has over 100,000 people that's going to be there rooting, shouting, screaming for Alabama, and that noise that may be able to affect LSU on defense. But the biggest key is, can they do this on special teams? Special teams is going to be key for Alabama. Also, Alabama's defense. Alabama's defense is stout, one of the best in the nation. They boast 3 of the best linebackers in the SEC, and the winner of this game will go on to play for the national championship more than likely. I'm calling it too close to call, but I'm saying that Alabama will win by 3 points. I believe this game is going to come down to a field goal. It's going to be 24-27. Alabama comes out and wins this game. I'm your host, Stephen Hill, for JustMyPicks.com. You can check us out at www.justmypicks.com. You can also check us out on a couple of other links. You can check us out on Facebook. Like us on Facebook, /JustMyPicks.com, or even Twitter, JustMyPicks.com, and even YouTube, justmypicks.com. Thank you very much.